Emmy award-winning actor, podcaster, producer. He starred in the show Entourage, and he's now touring as a comic.
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven. Piven. How you living?
How you living, Jay Piven?
So how you doing?
I'm fantastic, man. I couldn't be better.
So
I'm so excited to be here. I'm peaking. And I really feel like I'm peaking.
Yeah. You look great, though, dude.
Thank you,
it's
buddy.
like you haven't aged. What's going on here? What's the secret?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do believe that it's and this will sound so cheesy, and I don't care. Doing what you love,
right?
Challenging yourself. When you're always learning, you're in that childlike state.
Yes.
Also, I love what I do. I think you love what you do. I think the other people in this room hate what they do. I mean, no, I'll be totally honest with you. I've got this generation that, I asked this dude, my man right here.
Yeah.
There's a generation that hates to work while they're working. Yeah. And you know what I mean? They hate it. And they want to just kind of stare at you, and they're angry that they're here. But someday, it's like my nieces.
Yeah.
I tried to impress my nieces for my whole life. And then once I gave up, they came around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But until then, they were just like, oh my God, Uncle Jeremy is so boring. And I always was trying to impress them.
Yeah.
And I said to my niece, listen, Uncle Jeremy wants to be I want to be a drummer. I think I'm having a midlife crisis. And she goes, I think you're a little too old to have a midlife crisis. I'm a loose cannon. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
When I was doing some research on you, because I couldn't sleep last night because I was nervous and my stomach's all jacked up, I found out that I don't know if this is true. Yes. I heard that you was up for the lead role in The Office. I heard that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I figured I'd challenge and ask you about that.
Whoa, way to go deep into the crates for that. I love it. I wish this chair was higher. So, okay, there we go.
All right.
It's adorable. This dude is like, I'm just going to make his chair really high. This guy, I don't know who he is. Jessup Hearn Bouvet. I've never seen any of his stuff. I haven't seen any of his stuff. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Just tell me when Bad Bunny's coming. You know what I mean? Then I'm going to be, whee! Okay. No, what happened was, back in the day, Ben Silverman, who produced The Office, for some reason he thought I would be good and I would do a nice job in The Office, and they approached me, and I just said, look, and I was so honored because as a stage actor from Chicago, anytime anyone considers you for a role, it's just an honor, man. And I had seen The British Office, and I saw what Ricky Gervais did, and he's an absolute genius. And I just thought there's no way to beat what he did. There's no way to do it.
Yeah.
So I think quite a bit of myself as an actor. I've been doing it since I was 8 years old. So I just have logged the hours. But with this particular one, I just said, you guys, thank you for even thinking of me. But there's no way I can't beat what Ricky Gervais did. The character that he kind of crafted for himself was incredibly cocky and arrogant and really, really nerdy all at the same time. And he pulled something off that, like, I think I could do, but I don't know if I could beat that, so why do it? Yeah. Now, Steve Carell was really good, but really good, and what else has he gone on to do? Oh, wait, no, he's done 174 movies, and I'm here with some guy named Craig in a small booth at the Pulse promoting my gig at the Rusty Chuckle Bucket. I don't have a leg to stand on, but I went on to play Ari Gold, win three straight Emmys. Who's counting me? This guy's like, I haven't seen it.
That show's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
He's like, White Lotus or nothing. Okay, let's go.
But no, man, dude, that's crazy though. That I thought it was like a old urban legend or something. So it's true.
No, I mean, look, I'm not supposed to say these things, and how serious they were, I have no idea. It's funny the way life is. What would have, we make these choices in life, and like, how would your entire life have been different? Then you're going to another job, and it's a different path and all that stuff. And I think playing Ari Gold, to be honest with you, and we don't have enough time to unpack this, but I think playing that specific character and being in people's living rooms for a decade
Yes.
caused some confusion. And it's confusion that I can clear up at the Improv, the Rally Improv. See,
Yes.
this is
See,
a
I love
transition.
I
This
love
is a transition, kids.
Nice.
Watch how I do this. It's organic. At the Improv, let's see if you go to jeremy/piven.com or theimprov.com here
Yeah.
in Raleigh. You guys know where that is, and
Yeah.
I'll be there for 4 shows, Friday and Saturday night. I'm doing your job for you.
Yeah, thank you. I
No,
appreciate that.
Someone's got to do it.
So listen. I got to ask this question.
Yeah.
Because I have when you're not on stage like today,
Yeah.
or on set,
Yeah.
what's your go-to chill day like? Are you? At
Oh,
a
this is
museum?
it. I just love meeting strangers.
Yeah.
And just getting into small booths and explaining why I'm funny. I like waking up really early in the morning of my day off and just being on the news and having some woman named Carol go, so what can we expect from you at the Improv on Friday? What can we expect? What can you expect? I'm going to be naked doing pottery. It's going to be stand-up comedy, Carol.
That's what to expect.
That's the greatest question ever. I've flown 147,000 miles to be here for morning television, and all you got for me is, what can you take? You know what, Carol? Take out expectations. You can expect nothing and receive everything. All right, I'm your new guru.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, but if you tell them what to expect, then why go?
Well, no, look, man, it's not even a question. It's bless them. Listen, here's the reality of everything. We're lucky to be here.
Yep.
I'm grateful to be here. Even if someone gives you the laziest question in the world, it would be on a date with a woman and you think, okay, this is the one. You just go, so tell me about yourself. She'd be like, I'm the girl that's leaving right now.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's leaving. Watch me leave. And no, it's just, listen, but the reality is, it's our job to not be reactive and take nothing and make everything out of it. And that's what I did with my career. Let's go back to me. I'm from LA. So what we do there is enough about me. What do you think about me? That's what we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've done with my whole career. I would get I had one line in Rush Hour. I played the Versace salesman with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. My line was, may I help you? And I just kept talking and I turned it into, it's now just a meme. Because I made about $270 for.
God.
Oh yeah, 1,000% for you get SAG minimum for a day player, and Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan each got 20 million, and that role is people stop me on the street, oh my God, Rush Hour, and it's so fun, but no one really knows what went on. And do I sound bitter? Because I am. I'm very bitter.
Well, you should have made more money off
No, I'm just kidding. And it's all good, man. Listen, we can't control anything, and then once we realize that, we're all going to be good.
All right, now going back to Entourage.
Yeah.
I heard another urban legend, 80% less. Did you take an 80% pay cut to do that show? Is that true?
I think it was 90%.
Oh!
Yeah, I think it was 90. I think it was closer to 90, to be totally honest with you. And you know what's so funny is as the years go on, you come into contact with so many different people, and I can't name names, and I wish I could, but there's so many people that get angry at you because you did well.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's like I grew up poor. I grew up broke. My family is a theater family. We had the Piven Theater in Evanston, and we grew up in an old folks home, literally to save money. And that's just the way I grew up, and I wouldn't have changed a thing because I had these incredible parents, and I was acting, and I didn't. When you're poor, you don't know you're poor.
Yeah.
I was like, this is amazing, and I'm in an old folks home. I thought everyone had a neck brace. I thought everyone was 200 years old. I had long hair. They all thought I was a girl. It was all very confusing. And then the first year of Entourage, they said, no money, no billing, no trailer, no nothing. I said, I'll take it. And I can't go into the deal that I made, but I bet on myself. And I knew because of HBO and the shows that were around us, the pedigree with, Sex and the City and The Sopranos, I just knew, wow, well, we get freedom with language with HBO, and we're in such good company. If we get this right, people are fascinated by the backstage life of Hollywood. And if I get this character right, because there really is an Ari Gold, Ari Emanuel, and he is identical to Ari Gold, and he is that guy. And I think he's running everything right now, and I think to be incredibly successful, I believe within this system, I think you have to be a bit of a sociopath.
Yeah.
And I think, and we'll unpack that another day. But so I was honored to play him, and to put everything. I'm a stage actor from Chicago, and everything that I did, I put into that role. And I think there's a reason why, without being, I don't want to say too much, but I think there are other. Listen, I'm on the street. And people miss that show. I'm telling you right now,
I missed that show.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you if we're going to get a reboot, bro.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. And, they're rebooting things like Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
And the 11 people that want to see that, I think, saw it. And they're done with it. And no one's going to be Saved by the Bell. No one's in school. There is no Bell. It's over. It's a wrap.
Screech is gone.
He's gone. He's left the building. We can see Mario every day. He's adorable, and I love his dimples. I think, there's a whole new generation of kids that since the pandemic watched it and they binged it. And so what HBO and HBO Max doesn't realize is the audience didn't go anywhere and it's only grown.
Yes.
So it's interesting.
My 22-year-old son watched it from
There you
the
go.
beginning. And
That's-
me and my friends, it was like appointment TV for us. So
Yeah.
I was like, I think it would be good though. Like in this climate, you guys reboot it, everybody
my
comes
God.
back. That would be great.
You could have Lloyd,
Yeah.
it could be a period piece in the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's like, 2020, and just the height of, there's the pandemic, the woke movement.
Yep.
And he's like, Ari, we have to talk about your pronouns. And
Yeah.
he's like, what's a pronoun? He's like, I got a pronoun for you. Has and been.
Been,
You're a
yeah.
f***ing has been. Sorry for the
Yeah.
language.
No, that's fine. This dude is fine. Dude.
And so he's kind of guiding me, and Ari's gone off the reservation, and they have to pull him back in. So he's my politically correct consultant. And now things are a bit different. We have a new administration. Everyone is incredibly divided.
Yeah.
People are burning their Teslas. It's crazy
It's
out there
true
in the
though. I
streets.
mean, it's funny but true.
Yeah, burning your Tesla, that's going to show them.
No, yeah.
Right? I have a joke about that I can't say right now. You're going to have to come to the Improv this weekend, kids.
On May 2nd and 3rd?
Yes, May 2nd and 3rd. I will unpack all of these jokes. I can't do it here. It's a bit raunchy. And I also don't want to use my material.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think it's going to ever happen? Do you think it's a chance that you guys might? Because I'm there.
To be honest with you,
Take
man,
my money.
For whatever reason, I had been the last to know, so I've got no information for
Right.
you. I think Mark Wahlberg loves free money.
Yes.
So someone needs to call him on the golf course.
We need to start a petition.
Let's go. Get him off the golf
Yep.
course
Boom, boom.
for 1 second. And he's in a celebrity space shuttle with The Rock counting his money somewhere. And just to have him take a beat and just, hey, you want some more free money? Here we go, brother.
There you
and
go.
then everybody wins.
So what is that like? You've been acting. It's in your DNA. Your mom, your dad.
Yeah.
You've been acting your whole life. You've done theater. What is it like to do a show or a movie with like athletes, singers, rappers? What is that like when you see them just come in and?
Well, it's so interesting because when I'm on set with someone, no matter who it is, the goal is to give them an opportunity to be the best version of themselves.
Right.
So, for instance, when I'm working with Mike Tyson on Entourage, he comes in and he, in rehearsal, showed a version. Basically, I lost many millions. I cry all the time. You know what I'm saying? All right, I just, basically, I want to go. I want to do something very exciting. And he starts doing all the stuff. I'm looking at him and going, okay, that's great. And I remember the director gave up. This guy named, I can't say his name. My brain almost comedically said his name, and I had to stop that. Okay,
We can beep it out.
So he literally walked out. He didn't know
Yeah.
what to do with him. So I looked at our DP, director of photography, and I just said, get ready. So I just started talking to Mike, and we talked through it, and I got him very comfortable. He forgot about the camera. And I slowly started talking my way organically into the scene. Because he's playing himself,
Yeah.
I'm playing Ari Gold. He can't separate the two, and I'm now in character talking to him. And I started talking to him about the things that he wants to do with his career as Mike, and I said, turn it over. And then I would ask him again. I started doing the repeating exercise, which is a method exercise. He didn't even know we were doing it, and we're filming him. And everyone is interesting.
Yeah.
Everyone. If you get out of your own way and you can be present and do the scene,
Yes.
which is easier said than done.
Yeah, because a lot of lines to remember.
Yeah, but I also knew organically how to feed him into the text. And so we did it. So my point to you is, no matter who's coming in, I do have an idea of how to make them feel comfortable enough to do the best work they're capable of at that moment.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I love it. Whereas with stand-up, stand-ups work so hard. And I understand that stand-ups who've been doing it for 30, 40 years, and they're very protective of their space. I've only been touring for 10 years. So in their eyes, I'm a new dude,
Yes.
even though I've been on stage for half a century. So they're like, I got another actor trying to do stand-up. You know what I mean? So I don't care, because the reality is I grind. I do about 200 to 250 shows a year. So, we're already talking, thousands of hours. And
Yeah.
I've been on stage. I started Second City with Chris Farley in the 90s. I've been doing sketch comedy my whole life. So they're a little more protective of their space than actors.
Yeah.
With me, I don't care if you've never acted. We're
gotcha.
gonna do a scene. I'm gonna make you look great. I love that.
Yeah.
And I come from a place where my parents were my teachers from a very early age, and they empowered us with the idea that their ideology was that you're enough. When you get up on stage, don't doubt yourself. You are enough. And as a kid, you're like, I'm enough. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's go. And I thought I was very funny, and I wasn't, but I was improvising, at a very early age. And, I think empowering kids with confidence like that is a superpower.
I'm taking it and I'm putting it in my back pocket.
There you
I used
go.
that with my son. We were talking about doing stage. So what do you think's more challenging? Like doing stage acting, stand up, or like acting in front of a camera? What's more challenging in your opinion?
Well, I that's a great question, and because I've lived all of them.
Yeah.
I really have. They're all so different. Look, man, the reality is you can rehearse your ass off, and then when you got a camera and a crew and De Niro in your face, what are you going to do? And so that takes a certain skill set to be present and execute on your highest level. But then you take stand-up, not only are you performing, but the material's all coming from you. So you're the singer-songwriter. So, I don't want to compare it, but I think to write and execute the jokes is doing a lot of different things at the same time.
And it's your stuff, though. It's you.
It's all me, yeah. And one of the things about stand-up that I love is it's just you up there, and when you have nothing to hide, and I don't, because we're living in times where...
Speak for yourself. I got some things I need to...
Yeah, I mean, we're
just
living
messing
in
with
times where I think there was this great quote about success is creating your own momentum,
Right,
without having to bring someone else down for your momentum. And I think we are coming out of times where people didn't think they were enough.
Yes.
And they thought, well, people want to hack into the system. I want to blow up. I want to blow up. I want more followers right now. Okay? And
Yes,
so they
still
bring
like that.
someone
Yeah.
down for their own momentum. And you better watch out. Karmically, that's going to be a little bit of a boomerang.
Yeah.
You may get a little bump, but get ready for that boomerang.
Coming right
It's gonna
back
smack
around,
you.
yeah.
This is the type of hilarity you can expect from me at the Improv. It's Friday and Saturday night, kids. I'll see you at the Rally Improv. If they mention the Pulse, let's give them a free meet and greet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm Jewish and I'm still going to give it up.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?